Hello everyone, hello Carolyn, welcome to our podcast channel. My name is Olivia and this is my partner Jacob.
Hi guys, hi Caroline, I'm Jacob. Welcome to our Trilby story channel.
So today we're really excited to invite you to join us today. Thanks so much. She really has the many experience.
Yeah, she's also the co-founder of Trilbii AI and the CEO. She also has worked closely with dental practices for many years and has deeply insight into the operational and human challenges facing into the industry today.
That's really amazing. We can hear your voice in many events and speeches. So can you introduce yourself for people who don't know your background and tell us a little about your journey, industry, and healthcare?
Yes, please introduce yourself and share it to us.
Great, thank you guys for inviting me. So my name is Carolyn and I'm the founder of Trilbii AI, and before I did this I've had nearly 20 years working in the health and medical field in
long
marketing.
Yes.
So my career has had two halves. First half I was in IT and technology, computers, and then the other half I've been in healthcare marketing. So what I'm doing with Trilbii is bringing my experience of technology and my experience of marketing and healthcare and bringing them all together.
Oh, so you have the background for marketing and the technologies.
That's right.
Yes, and why do you think you and your partner are the right people to build this business? Also, can you explain why you think that personally you decided Trilbii AI should exist?
Okay, so two questions. So my partner, his name is Anthony, and he has a background in technology as well. And he also has a background in healthcare. So he had his own allied health practice for 20 years. And he sold it because of the overwhelm that he had running a practice, seeing patients, and marketing, the problems that we're trying to fix with Trilbii. He experienced firsthand dental marketing and healthcare marketing for 20 years, and I have seen it on the other side. So I've been a consultant working with individual practices. I've been head of marketing for some of the largest groups, and so I've seen the same problems. So our combined knowledge of healthcare, our combined knowledge of the problems, but our combined knowledge of technology brought us together, and we both have a passion for AI, and so it's for us it's a great relationship to bring our skills and knowledge to market.
It's really cool. So you come back together and you have a different role in your company.
Yes, different role. I'm the founder, and so the initial idea was my idea, and Anthony has joined me for the ride because of his knowledge. So he has developed Trilbii, so he's the tech, so he's coded everything that we have to date, and so I set the direction, I do the marketing, I guess I do the sales, I have the insights into the deep insights into the problems we're trying to fix.
Oh, so many roles.
We're a good combination because we both have business knowledge, we both have technical knowledge. He's deeper in technical, I'm deeper in business, but it's a good...
Really good. I noticed today you bring a hat.
I did bring my hat.
So I really feel, it's interesting. Can you introduce the hat?
I can. This is a Trilbii.
Wow,
So
Trilbii.
the business name is Trilbii.
Yeah.
And Trilbii is obviously a hat. And the reason we named the business after a hat, they wear a marketing hat, and they wear an operations hat, and they wear a compliance hat, and they wear an HR hat.
Different
and so
hat.
we thought we'd name it after a hat.
And let's move on. What are the biggest pressures for the dental and medical practices facing right now?
Okay, great question. There are many pressures in the healthcare and dental industry at the moment. So where to begin? So the problem that we're trying to fix with Trilbii specifically is the back end issues. So we are not talking about clinical issues. talking about the issues of running a practice. So when you run a practice, you have to think about how to market that practice. You need to think about how to run that practice. You need to think about HR. You need to think about all the administration, all of the compliance work. So there is a huge amount of research, and it's showing that practice owners, they are burning out because of the overwhelm that is the admin burden. So
we understand.
that's the problem that we are trying to fix. We are not clinicians, so we are not going near the clinical area. We are looking at the admin side of running a practice.
So you try to fix every problems.
Correct.
So which surprised you most when you're speaking with the practice and the clinicians?
The biggest surprise was we went and we're interviewing lots and lots of practices. So we're talking to surgeons that are working in hospitals, we're talking to smaller practices, we're talking to large groups, and we're talking to independent practices. So we're doing wide research with what we're trying to build out at Trilby. And the biggest surprise was we went to visit a practice, a very successful practice that had a very good team, very good patients, very good systems. And so I spent half an hour talking about their problems, and there were very few problems. And then I showed them what we were building with Trilby, and they said, this solves issues that we have, that we didn't talk to you about. And so no matter how good a practice is, there are still issues. So no matter how good their team is, there are still issues with overwhelm, of the compliance stresses, with the marketing stresses. APRA compliance is huge. So having to market a practice that adheres to the regulations is a huge issue. So the surprise that I'm having is the depth of pain that the practices have.
So you mean like you guys doing the work for like to help them to do the backup things, or even like the backstep things, like transactions?
So the example is that within health, there are specific things that you can say and things you can't say. So there's words, there's phrases that are against the advertising laws. So specific phrases are against these rules. And if you have a number of these breaches, you could have a $60,000 fine or a $120,000 fine. So this is very serious. But it's very hard to stay ahead of all of these individual rules. And so we have a tool that checks every piece of content. So every page of their website, every single sentence on their website gets checked. And if it is against the rules, the guidelines, it will say what the mistake is, what the sentence is, where it is in the guidelines. So it cites the section, and then it suggests an answer that is compliant.
Okay,
Very powerful.
I see. And now, what's the real issue for clinics, especially like dental clinics?
They are overwhelmed. So if you think that an average practice owner is a clinician, so it might be a dentist that has bought a practice or opened a practice. So they have to spend their days seeing patients, but then they also need to have a business. So they need somebody to run that business. And typically the practice manager is somebody that's been there in the practice for a long time. But the practice owner and the practice manager typically aren't business people. They don't have the business training, or they don't have the marketing training, or they don't have HR training. So they have to wear all of these hats. But they don't have the skills, they don't have the training. They haven't been to university to train in business, or to train in marketing, or to train in HR.
So that's why you use that AI to help them to figure out this problem, like in the business problem, in the like complaint, or like HR.
The AI to have the knowledge that these team members and practice owners and practice managers can draw the knowledge from the AI, from Trilby.
It's really good. So why good doctors end up feeling like the overwhelmed business owners?
Because it's hard. Running any business, and I have run businesses and I've worked in businesses. Running a business is hard, full stop. But then imagine that you're running a business, but to make it economically viable, you have to, the owner has to see patients all day, every day, to make it financially viable. That is a very hard business model. On top of that, we're talking a health business. We're not talking about selling health. Health is a very personal business, and if you don't have the right team, the right clinical team, patients won't come back. If you don't have the right people answering the phones, people won't book in. So it is a very, very complex business, and people from the outside, I think, look at health, look at dental, and they think it's a very easy business, where actually the complexities of treatment, that people are literally in your face, you know, so you need to feel comfortable with the clinician. It's a really hard business model to get right.
Because in Australia, I really feel it's hard to find the right, maybe GP.
Yes.
Maybe, it's hard to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like I have the question about currently situation. Everyone is talking about AI right now. What do you think of this situation?
I think that we are living in a time that the human race has never seen before. So people are saying that the invention of AI is equivalent to the invention of the steam engine, the invention of electricity, and the invention of the internet all at once. So the speed of change is like nothing that we have ever experienced. So I don't know where this ends. I honestly don't. I see huge risk, and people are quite rightly talking about this. I hope that people are thinking about this. I hope that people are planning. But for practices, what I see right now is the opportunity that they can augment their skills, that they can get help clinically, they can get help in their business. And for the practices that make the decision to try the AI tools and see if they're right and see if they solve some of the issues in their business. It's also a time of great opportunity. So I don't know where we end with AI. I don't think anybody does. But what I do know is it's here and it's changing. And I think it's important for people.
I think maybe the situation has already been a tree, but you first to find it.
I don't know whether we're first. I have been thinking, so for 2.5 years I've been presenting on AI in the dental field. I've been saying, use this tool. These are the guidelines, these are the restrictions. Thinking that somebody would produce a tool. And nobody did. And then nobody did. And so I thought
that I
should just go all in and see. See whether people like what we're building.
That's really good.
It's really amazing.
It's a bit crazy.
So, by the way, how can Trilbii AI can help dental industry in practice?
So how Trilbii AI can help is to put skills into the hands of the team members that don't have easy access to skills and knowledge. So, as I've said, we're on a mission to alleviate the admin burden. So, to help them understand APRA compliance, to make sure that their every piece of marketing is APRA compliant. So, with marketing, we want it to be APRA compliant. We want automated patient communication that is on brand, that is clinically correct, that is automated, that is within the regulations, so that the practice doesn't have to think about it and doesn't have to worry. And when it comes to admin and operations and HR, it's the same. We want to make it seamless, painless, compliant, so that the practice can spend less time doing their paperwork, doing their admin, and more time with their patients.
It's
really good for everybody.
Question about, I'm curious, how can an AI tool remain human-centered in healthcare industry or even like dental industry? How can we ensure these kind of things?
Very good question. So there's a phrase called human in the loop.
Yeah.
So Trilby is not being built to replace people.
Whoa.
It is there to augment the skills, to expand the skills of the people in the practice, to take the burden that is admin away from them,
Yeah.
and to give them back more time,
Yeah.
to take stress away from them, but it will never replace any humans. So when we produce content through Trilby, somebody has to check it, okay? So it's really critical that every piece of content is still checked by a human, because AI and the way that AI is built hallucinates, and that means
Yeah.
that it can make mistakes,
Yes.
make things up.
That's it.
So we are putting lots of checks and lots of measures in every single step, but ultimately the final step has to be a human check. We
Yeah.
put many checks in.
Yeah, because like previously I heard about like AI will replace human, this kind of things, but I don't believe that.
Yeah. Augments. It's there to make us stronger, better, smarter, faster. Correct. It
Yeah.
is going to make us better.
So how do you think about AI now in health and care industry?
I think it's an amazing opportunity. So in the areas of the clinical side and the business side, I do think that AI can make a difference and a positive impact for the patient, for the clinical teams, for the admin teams. I really do think that the opportunity for improvement across the board is there with AI. I really do.
And what kind of future you expect for Trilby AI in the next 3 to 5 years?
Is that Trilby becomes everybody's best friend. The tool that they turn to if they have questions, the tool that they turn to if they need help, the tool that they turn to when they need some smart answers, smart projections, smart knowledge. So I hope that it sits in the practices within their workflow, and I hope that they think of it as part of their team, and that Trilby can help them where they need
Yeah.
help with the admin burden.
Yeah,
Amazing.
amazing.
So the time is really fast. Maybe we final 2 questions.
Okay.
So if someone listen to this today podcast about Trilby for the first time, so what do you most want to them to understand about the Trilby right now?
Okay. Right now, what I'd like them to understand is we are building Trilby,
Yeah.
and we're building it in conjunction with practices. So we are very,
Oh.
I guess, obsessed with solving problems.
Oh.
So we're talking to practices and making sure that what we're building with Trilby meets their
Yeah. And I'm curious about previously you told us, what is the mean by AI practices that wearing too many hats?
wearing too many hats. So it's admin burden, it's HR, it's APRA compliance, it's operations, it's marketing. So every practice has to wear many hats when it comes to their business,
Whoa,
and that's why we've called.
that's cool.
It's really
And,
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Caroline.
you, Caroline.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
for
your time.
sharing.
Yeah, and thanks for your time to join our podcast.
And we really appreciate it.
Yes.
So I'm Olivia.
I'm Jacko. See you next time.